Hey guys, sorry I've been absent for a while. Today I'm doing this face here, which is a reverse cat eye, which I've been seeing all over social media recently. It's been super trendy, I believe, on TikTok, but I've been seeing it on my Instagram Explore page. But yeah, if you'd like to see this look, then please keep on watching. Also, apologies, my vibes in this video, I don't know, I'm a little bit down. I talk about it in the video, but yeah, I just can't stop talking about it because it's at the forefront of my mind. You'll understand when we get there, but yeah, I hope that's okay with you guys. Life's been happening. But yeah, I'm sending you love wherever you are. Hope your family is safe and well, and let's get into the video.
Hey gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look here, which is kind of a lower lash line, reverse smoky, sultry kind of eyeliner look that I've been seeing that's very popular and trendy at the moment, and I was feeling inspired, so I decided to try it out for myself. But I also wanted to keep in my like signature cat eye, so I tried to incorporate my style of doing eyeliner as well as doing the sultry lower lash line. And usually I'm not someone who does anything on their lower lash line, so I feel like this has changed that for me. I'm really into this. If you'd like to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. And I also wanted to say in advance, sorry, I'm like not in the best mood in this video. Not that I'm like in a bad mood, I'm just like a little bit down. So I'm a little bit in this video, but I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. And I appreciate your kind messages. Anyway, if you want to see this look, let's get going. So my foundation brush is already dirty, but it's the Nude by Nature buffing brush, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation. I'm going to use 3 pumps of this because I need the coverage. I have some breakouts, as you can see, that are happening at the moment. I've been going really through it in my life at the moment, which I'll talk about in this video today because, you know, it's a chatty get ready with me. But yeah, I picked my skin because I was feeling like picking my skin, which I shouldn't have done. You know, you shouldn't pick your skin, but sometimes, you know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do pick my skin. So that is what has happened, particularly on this side of my face. But it's okay. It'll go away. It is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't scar. That's like the real, like, I hope that doesn't scar. But yeah, I haven't really talked about this on my channel much, but I did disappear for a bit, as you may have noticed from my upload schedule. Usually I upload very frequently, but I kind of disappeared for a week there. There was a funeral in my family. If you've followed my channel for a while, you might know that my aunt has been sick with motor neurone disease, and that was a really difficult time for my family, and she passed. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to talk about, but I thought I'd let you guys know, and I'd really appreciate it if anyone would like to donate to motor neurone disease. There is a link in the description box down below. It's a disease that has no cure at the moment, so the donations will go towards you know, finding a cure, a treatment, something like that. I'm going to move on. It's really difficult for me to talk about, and I kind of like would like to just not, but I thought I'd tell you as well so that you weren't like, where did she go for a bit? But yeah, some things have happened in my life that are as a result of that. I hung out with my family a lot because you know, we all were together in that time, and I was really struggling with like doing my hair. I didn't want to brush my hair. I just didn't have the like to do it, and so I got my sister to do some braids for me, which, thank you, Thursa. It just like, it meant there was one less thing for me to do during the day, and it just was neat and out of the way. I really appreciated that, and it made me realize, you know, I really never change my hairstyles. I always just have my hair out all the time or in a ponytail. Like, I'm really lazy. So maybe I'll start getting into more hairstyles, because doing those braids, thank you, Thursa. Like, my sister did a really good job with them. She's a hairdresser, by the way, if you would like to follow her. I actually shared her Instagram on my Instagram story today, if you'd like to check that out. I follow her on Instagram. Her art is like Contours of Hair Thursa, I believe. It may change, I don't know if she'll always keep it as that, but yeah. By the way, the concealer I used was the Lasting Matte Concealer, also from Rimmel, in shade Fair Ivory, and I'm just setting my face with some Maybelline Loose like setting powder from the Fit Me range. This is a really nice, like, affordable powder. Sorry, I feel like I'm like getting myself into like a sad mood. Okay, I'm gonna like try and pick myself up a bit. I'm not gonna have a sad video. Okay, so recently in New South Wales, which is the state where I live in Sydney in New South Wales, we've gone into lockdown, as you may know, and the lockdown was recently extended, so we are definitely in lockdown until at least the end of September now, which I feel like I was like, let's bring the mood up, and then I was like, and we're in lockdown. yeah, so we're in lockdown till the end of September. So we won't be going anywhere. We're all there's like lots of like rules and regulations to make sure everyone's like staying home and staying safe and stuff. So there won't be any more like cheer vlogs for quite a while. I really miss my cheer team. You know, obviously I'm going through like a hard time, and like not being able to see the team and like be around people is difficult. Um, but it is what it is, and you got to do what you got to do to keep everyone safe. I'll go on with some bronzer. This is the Body Shop's Honey Bronzer. Looks like this. It's a nice matte bronzer that's not too dark. Um, One thing that's good that's happening is the weather's warming up, and it's been really nice. The weather, once it starts to warm up, I just feel like the air smells different. It smells sweeter, it smells like summer's coming, it smells more hopeful, and that was really nice to come back to beautiful weather because I'm really excited for summer. They have actually been backburning recently. So what they do, I've mentioned backburning on my channel before, it's where they burn back the bush. To prevent like bushfires in like the growth of the Australian forest, if that makes sense. I did like a poor job of explaining it, but you can Google backburning. It's just like this thing that they do to maintain the nature here in Australia. So they've been backburning recently. So even though we're in lockdown, usually I like to go outside and like enjoy the sun as much as I can, like, you know, in my backyard and like kind of enjoy my backyard. But I haven't been going out into my backyard a bit recently because they've been backburning and I hate sitting in the smoke. It's just like not good to just sit out there and breathe in all that smoke. So I haven't been going even to my backyard. I've literally been indoors, but I can tell that the air is getting sweeter. It's getting springtime. My birthday passed as well. That's something else that has happened. I know, so much has happened. My birthday happened. It was a difficult birthday this year with like, you know, all these things happening in life. Particularly with like the funeral and stuff. I don't know, something about like a birthday after a funeral. Like, it's so sad to like have a birthday and it's like they're not there to celebrate it with you. I don't know, it just makes me miss that person even more rather than like be like, my birthday. It's more like someone that I miss. Yeah, I miss my aunt very much. She was very loved. I keep talking about it. It's because it's on my mind. I'll try and like talk about something else. I feel like this is a downer video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I'm not, I'm not thriving this week. It's okay. Most of my other videos are happy. I'm sorry. This is so sad. It's just, it is sad, you know. Let's talk about the makeup instead. I just applied some blush. This is the Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Pink Dreams. I recently heard that the blush that Kylie uses, right? They keep saying on like TikTok and stuff that it's that Dior blush. And then Kylie in her birthday video with Makeup by Ariel said that she actually doesn't use that Dior blush that everyone on TikTok has been saying she uses. And she says she's never used that blush in her life. And I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, and Makeup by Ariel famously has like never exposed, never like told anyone what blush he uses because he literally doesn't know because he mixes a ton. So it makes sense that they don't use that one Dior blush that everyone's been saying they use. Although that Dior blush looks super pretty. I like the pH kind of changingness of it. I think that it's really cool when products change to the pH of your skin. It's a cool gimmick, you know. And I do think the shade is pretty. Kylie definitely does wear like a brighter, pinkier, more like neon toned blush. And so it does make sense, but I think that it's true that she probably does wear the blushes from like her own collection rather than that Dior one. But the Dior one does look nice. I just thought I'd shout it out that it's not the one that Kylie wears apparently. Anyway, so today, since we're doing this like reverse smoky eye, I'm going to try and deepen up only the lower lash line for like a lived-in smudgy eyeliner look on the reverse side. So I'm going to grab a smaller detailer brush. This one is the Nude by Nature lip brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to grab this shade down here called Mousse. This is also the shade that I just took on a fluffy brush and fluffed through my crease. I'm now going to take this shade and just line my lower lash line kind of loosely with it. So this is kind of the all over shadow shade for this eye. And then I'll bring in the depth in a sec. This brush is super soft. I actually love it. How are you guys? I hope your lives are going better than mine at the moment. I don't know. I'm just in a place. But I hope things are going well for you. How's your area going with lockdown? Are you in lockdown? I know that some other areas of Australia are in lockdown, but I'm not sure about other areas of the world. I don't know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Um, there we go. I'm just like dragging this along the lower lash line all the way to the front. This is going to be a really lifted and sculpted kind of look. I'm probably going to flick a lot of eyeshadow into my eye. Anyway, okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take a darker shade, which is called Truffled, which is this matte dark brown at the top of the palette here. And I'm going to take the same brush and drag this also through the lower lash line. Again, just kind of following the shape of the eye there, but not taking it out as far as I took that first shade Mousse. There we go. And I am dragging it out a little bit at the outer corner. Just like that. So I would like this to be a really like smudgy lived-in kind of eyeliner look. So I want to go from like darkest on the very lower lash line to like smudged just to the shadow on the outer part of the lower lash line, if that makes sense. I'm just dragging this along carefully. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. It's got a nice gradient going on there, so I'm liking that. Next, I'm going to take the darkest shade that I'm going to use for this look. That's a brown, and it's called Cocoa Chili. It's just this shade here. I'm going to use that same brush, dip in, and take that through the lower lash line again. Just following all the way along. This is super easy. I'm really into this new trend of like the reverse eyeliner. I don't know who thought of it, but I'm into it because I just think it's like a cool one. If you guys know any TikTok trends that you'd like me to try, I'm not on TikTok, so please let me know in the comments down below so that I can see them. Because I only see them when they end up on my Instagram Explore page. I do have TikTok. It's just like not my preferred platform. I prefer a longer format kind of video, and I prefer Instagram for pictures. So I don't really see all the TikToks. I laugh at some of them. Like I like the funny ones and stuff like that, but like it's just not my main platform. You know what I'm saying? So that's as dark as I'm going to go. Now I'm going to go in with a little teensy bit of the black shade in the palette. This one's called Licorice. And I'm just going to pat that very carefully just in my waterline there. And it's just going to bring the slightest amount of definition to the eye. You could probably go in with like a kohl pencil as well, but I've got my eyeshadow here, so I don't know, I feel like doing it with an eyeshadow. I feel like it looks cool too. I'm into it. I will be doing a little bit of eyeliner on the upper lash line just to like, I don't know, define the upper lashes a little bit, but the majority of the smoke is going to be on the lower lash line because that's the vibe of this look. And I'm just going to do the same on the other side. This is so easy. It's a good makeup look to do to get back into things. I will be filming a lot of videos, so hopefully my mood picks up later in the day because I'd like to film quite a few videos today. Okay, I'm really happy with the way this is looking. I've just tied my hair up. By the way, I can't remember what I've said earlier. I've just tied my hair up into these two like pigtails to get them out of my face. But if you guys would like to see more hair tutorials from me, I'm sorry, but there probably won't be any coming because I'm really boring with my hair. My hair options are either out, pigtails that are low, pigtails that are high. I ask my sister to do some braids for me, or I do a single ponytail, or a half up, half down. That's probably it. Like I really do nothing. Or a messy bun. Like how boring is that? And you already know how to do all those things. So sorry there's no hair tutorials coming from me. I'm just very regular schmegular with my hair. Anyway, I'm going to go off camera and do my lashes, liner, and brows. I'm going to do a very small liner. I hope anyway. Anyway, once I've done those, I'll be right back. So see you in a jiffy. Okay, so I've done my liner, my lashes, and my brows, and I feel pretty good about them. I did a really small wing on my liner just because I always need a wing liner, but I went for the smallest one possible to try and avoid detracting from the lower lash line. I do feel like I want to intensify the length of the lower lash line though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush that we used earlier and smudge a little bit more of that Cocoa Chili shade, which is the second darkest shade we used, the darkest brown that we used, and I'm just going to flick that out from the lower lash line, just following the shape of the wing liner, just to intensify the darkness down there. I went for a really small pair of lashes today, well for me anyway, just because I felt like it would suit the vibe. Yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of licorice as well, just underneath the wing liner that I did on the upper lash line, just so that it looks like the black of the lower lash line smudges into the black of the wing liner on the upper lash line, just to like kind of blur the two together a little bit and kind of intensify that lower lash line, especially in that outer corner there. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with the way that's looking. I feel like that's very smoky. I didn't add anything else to the upper lash line. I'm going to go in with some highlighter now, and I'm going to be using the MAC Whisper of Guilt, which is totally broken. I need to like repress this because it's just a whole mess. I'm going to be highlighting with this using a contour brush from Real Techniques. I really like this brush for contouring like specific chisels in the face, for highlighting, or even for applying a blush. You can also set the under eye with this brush. It's just a really good dome shaped brush, and I feel like it's very versatile, so I use it for a lot of things. Today it's going to be highlight. This highlight has a golden undertone that works well on my skin tone. If you're a lighter skin tone than me, I know that this pulls a bit too warm on a lot of my friends, but on me it looks just like my skin is glowing, so I'm obsessed with this one. If you're a darker skin tone than me, you could probably pull this off as well. So yeah, I really love this one. It's definitely in my like champagne golden preferred color family for highlights. I'm also going to highlight the detailed areas of my face. I'm just going to use this smaller brush here. This is called a shading brush from Real Techniques again, and I'm just going to dip into the highlight and take that down the center of the nose. With the highlight on like the other brush that I just used, I also took that on the forehead a little bit, just above the brow bone. So I'm just tracing a straight line down the center of my nose, and then doing a little dab on the tip of the nose and in between the eyes here. I will not be highlighting the inner corners today, just because I don't want to detract from the smokiness of the look. I don't know if it'll make the eyes look too wide instead, and I'd like this sultry thing to be the focus. So I'm just going to highlight the brow bone because I feel like that always goes. And then I'll also do my Cupid's bow because that's a mood as well. If there's anything that I need to blur extra, I just like go in with my finger. Easy peasy. I'm just going to add a little bit of lip gloss because this is like a more, I don't say natural, but like easy kind of look for me. This is Honey I'm Home from Dose of Colors. Just a really good pigmented lip gloss in a warm light nude. I love it. It's definitely one of my favorites. I'm going to take my setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Magic Setting Spray, and set my face with this. Also, if you're wondering what lashes I used up, there's some random ones that I bought in Taiwan, so I'm sorry, I literally have no idea. But they're small, as in they're not very long, and they're flared lashes. I'll show you what they look like. This is what the packet looks like. So, just like that. I don't know what it says in Mandarin, but that's what it says on the front. Bought them at some random Taiwanese drugstore. I'll take my hair out because I don't want to wear this hairdo all day. I just wanted to get it out of my face for when I was doing my makeup. Okay, this is the completed look. It was very easy. I hope you didn't mind that I'm like going through it at the moment. It's okay. Yeah. This is the look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and also I want to say thank you for all the love in this difficult time for me, and also thank you for all the birthday messages as well. It does mean a lot at this difficult time. Thanks so much, guys. Bye!
Here is the completed look. Here's a close-up of my face. Blink, 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 blink. Yeah, this is the completed look. I felt like it was really flattering, sultry, and I liked the vibes. I hope you do too. It's super easy, so you should totally try it out. You could do this with different colors too. Like, I reckon this would look really cool with like purples or like, I don't know, blues. That's what I'm vibing at the moment. But you do whatever you feel like. I hope your day is going well. If it's not, I hope it gets better. Sending good vibes your way. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. And just a reminder, in the description box down below, I will have a link to donate to motor neurone disease. So if you can, please donate. It would mean so much to me. Any contributions, big or small, are so appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for donating if you do. Love you. Bye.